It's race day and I'm feeling pretty excited for the race, to be honest. I have had a little bit of a morning as I've been doing some hopping through Airbnbs, but I am finally in some good accommodation I'm going to be in for the next 2 nights. So I've just been trying to just sort of bring myself back down to like a calm state and knowing that I have somewhere to stay right now. And I didn't sleep all that well because of the Airbnb I was in last night. I had to leave and find a new accommodation, but I am feeling all right considering, to be honest. Making sure I'm staying hydrated, I've been making sure I'm still eating and things like that, and I spent a bit of time in a cafe as well, so I wasn't just sitting around in the Airbnb that I didn't want to be in. But I've been eating like I normally would, and everything else has been pretty much the same. And to be honest, maybe it's better that I was busy this morning because I haven't really thought about the race until right now, just sitting here. This being my last race, at least for this year, because I am planning on going back to CrossFit to some degree. I really want to make the most of it. I really want to make the most of the environment, the vibe, the experience, the energy, and I really want to just walk away and be really proud of myself and just be like, Ness, you've done well. Yeah, I do want to try and PR. I want to try and get a better time than I did last time, and that's a given, but it's not going to define me. And knowing that things aren't always linear, things don't always go in a straight line. And the goal for this race isn't to be super competitive and, you know, try and make a certain cutoff or anything like that, or what I was trying to do in CrossFit. It's nothing like that at all. It has simply been to keep my mind busy and to make sure that I have something to train for which helps my mental health. I'm in the pro solo. Hey, how are you?
Can I use the scanner?
Is it digital?
You just need to scan this and then I would like you to take a photo of it just in case something happens with the chip.
Okay. Yeah.
When you got the whole proof, you know, something happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, cool.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
All right, cheers.
Sydney to this side, your fellas on the road course. And on the fast lane as the Queen ladies are coming.
This race is landing in the middle of a huge life transition for me, and between trying to figure out where I actually want to live and where my business is going and looking at job prospects and things like that, it's been a lot. The race is grounding me at the moment, to be honest, and I just know like this day is specifically dedicated to the race, and for me to be able to capture these moments myself, do the race, and for it to just be about me today. Everything else I can just manage afterwards, and I keep trying to tell myself that and talk myself through that. I think it's definitely hard being here alone and doing this alone, and I know I've done a lot of these things alone. Even in CrossFit, I've spent a lot of time at competitions alone, but I try not to let that get to me too much because I know that there are people who are wishing me well, and I know that I have a pretty solid foundation to support myself as well. I chose the solo pro division because I knew that it would be very challenging for me to do this by myself. I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone or anything particularly to myself other than the fact of I can do something else other than CrossFit, and I can be good at something else. I really did try and push the run paces like I said I would. And the wall balls, I took a slightly different strategy. I went for a set of 15 at 15, and then I just stuck to 10s. And to be honest, I think that was probably a better way. I haven't looked at my time yet though, so maybe I could have a look at my time. I'll tell you if I bet my score. I did. I smashed it. An hour 21. Holy shit, yeah, that's awesome. I'm absolutely stoked with my score, hey. Like I can't, yeah, I'm just really proud of myself because, you know, keep knocking these times off every race. So every 3 months I'm knocking 4 or 5 minutes off. It's just incredible, and yeah, I'm just so proud of myself.
That's right. Oh, it's a good start. That's some good strength right there. I like it. That's 3 quick time. Right at the back too. She's letting herself some space at the front. Oh, we got strength on Ness. Vanessa absolutely killing it. 15 seconds. You're halfway through, Nessa. This is where it gets a bit tougher. Yes, it gets a little harder here. Lactic acid builds up. And now we're going to push through the end. 7 seconds. Knock a couple more out. And 1 more. Gain another. Get that last one. Yes, I'm going to count it. He's done a 300 from Vanessa. It's going to be close. What is it? 260 kilograms. Amazing. When we saw some merch, that was a fantastic effort. I'm always rewarding the big efforts with some merch.
I just finished filming for the morning, and I was filming a doubles open women's team, and it was their first race. And there's just something special about filming those particular athletes that are simply there just to have a good time. And there's a different kind of vibe and energy than filming elite level athletes. But I do enjoy filming all different types of athletes because I think that I can always learn and get around that energy as well of just being at a different level where people are there just to have a good time and simply just to challenge themselves and not really there to win medals or break any records. Fortunately, I only had one client this morning to film, and I now have the afternoon free, so I have heaps of time to edit, and I can deliver this video by the end of today, which is going to be great. And also just have a bit of time to just chill and create my own content as well, because having this balance of being an athlete and racing and then the next day turning up at the same event and filming and working, and then also working on my personal brand as well on the side, it's really hard to balance. And the way that I do it is I really try to split them up. So race day was yesterday, that was my day, that was it. There was nothing that was related to my business. It was all just filming me, my personal brand, building life after uniform, and just being there for my race. And then knowing that I wasn't going to take any clients. Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, I wasn't going to take any clients, and I was just going to only film on Saturday and Sunday, which yes, did limit my window for taking on clients. But the thing is, when I'm trying to do both, I'm really building three things: the athlete, my personal brand, and also I am still running my media business. So to be able to do that and make sure that I'm protecting my productivity, my creativity, and just my general health and well-being, I need to be able to have those boundaries where I don't have everything all at once. I separate them and I focus on one thing, and then the next day I'll focus on the next thing. So it's such an easier way to work, and now that I have that mindset, I think that that's really, really helped me with being able to try and progress all three of those things that I'm working on. I want to end this episode saying how proud of myself I am. I couldn't believe how much I had improved over the last few months. And this just goes to show that even though the last few months have been, I would say, a bit chaotic, because I have done a fair bit of travel and I've had a bit going on with my personal life and trying to navigate this limbo transitional phase that I seem to be in at the moment, and I don't know when that's going to end. It just goes to show that doing what you can with the time you have, the energy and effort and the capacity that you have at the time does still do something. It makes a difference. And I used to be this black and white, all or nothing kind of person, and I'm now realizing that I'm not that person anymore. I have so much more flexibility with how I do things. I used to think if I missed a session or if I didn't do the session exactly to the T, I was going to suffer. When in actual fact, if you're constantly making modifications and adapting as you go, as you need to for you and what is going on in your life in that time, you'll end up succeeding and most likely going further than you actually ever thought you would. Because in that process, you are learning who you are learning to adapt, and you are allowing your body and your mind to go through a flow of not everything is going to be perfect. Letting go of perfectionism has been incredibly hard for me. And now I see the true results of that, and I am so happy that I have stuck to this way of thinking and trying to reprogram my mindset, because I did it. I knocked 10 minutes off my time from my very first Hyrox race, which is a lot. It's a lot in a race like that. And I look back at all my stats and I shaved off time on every single station, and every single run just got better and better and better. So I'm really proud of myself. I am just stoked, and I'm really looking forward to the next chapter and seeing where I go to next with my training. I do have a crazy thought of doing a marathon. And if anyone who's watching this knows me, I have a little mere thought, and 9 times out of 10 that mere thought turns into reality.